Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris and today back with another video here in game 43 on the season. And the Flyers, they pick up a 2-1 shootout win over the Penguins in a game where I honestly, coming into this game, I didn't think the Flyers were going to win tonight. With the way the Penguins have been playing recently, they're coming off a 3-day break. The Flyers just got smoked the other night to Washington. They've been just going in the wrong direction, trending in the wrong direction, and I did not think the Flyers would win this game. I really didn't. But they actually played a solid game. This was a really good hockey game, to be honest with you. Boring at times. I mean, there wasn't as many offensive chances. It kind of, the first period, the shots were 5-3 in favor of the Flyers. So, that kind of shows you. But it really picked up in the second period. Third period as well was good. Obviously, 3-on-3 overtime is always great. And then, sadly, it was ended with the one of the worst things that has ever been put into the game in the shootout. So yeah, kind of just to start off, JVR, Coots, Farabee, G, Hayes, Voracek, Lawton, Legzinski, Konechny, and Wade Allison makes his NHL debut on the fourth line with Lindblom and Patrick at the 4C. Defense is Provy, Braun, Sanheim, and Hag, and Ghost and Myers. In this one, so Morin is out, Myers comes in. AV said he wanted to get Myers' mobility in versus Pittsburgh, which makes a lot of sense. Penguins are a really good forechecking team. He said he wanted to, keep using Morin against those physical teams, like Washington, the Islanders, teams like that. Starting off, Flyers had a shot early from Sanheim. It trickled wide, almost went in. Pretty good shift by the Coots line early. Really nice hit there behind the net by Hag on Rodriguez. Allison had some really good D early on his first shift in the NHL. Carter has a chance off of a Hart turnover behind the net, probably one of the Penguins' best chances in the period. Allison has a nice setup there for a Lindblom chance. Great play off a forced turnover. He was on it throughout the whole game. He set up a lot of plays, almost scored a couple times. He said in post-game he's not worried about it. He's just going to keep playing his game, and he's going to be getting a bounce soon. And I think that's the perfect attitude to have, especially, after making your debut tonight and having all those chances. You can't get frustrated. You just got to keep working at it. And again, as he said, and as many hockey players know, the bounces will come. And once you get one, they all start coming. So hopefully that continues for Wade. TK has some jump early. Hag had a shot that ended up getting blocked. Then the Penguins get a power play. Farabee takes a trip. This was, I legitimately think, one of the best kills I have seen, and I could not tell you how long. The Flyers literally did not give the Penguins a single lick of offensive zone time, pressure. I don't even think they had a shot on it. The Flyers were literally forechecking in the Penguin zone. That's how good it was. Ended up killing that one off. Really, really solid penalty kill there. Crosby has a shot where he literally just blows by Braun. Ended up going high, rolled off his stick. Flyers get a power play. G was tripped up, and they do nothing with it. And then they take a penalty. The Flyers do. Dumoulin had partial breakaway, as I can't speak. So Penguins on that power play. Really good penalty kill again. Flyers had 6 in lanes, shutting it down. They really defended the cross seam well. The middle of the ice was something that I'd been said in that thread I talked about earlier. That was something that they had to do, and they ended up killing that one off. So end of one, solid period overall. Really wasn't much offense, as I said, from the shots for 5-3 Flyers, but some good defense. The Penguins' only really crazy chance was maybe the Crosby one that ended up going high, and the Carter one off the turnover by Hart behind the net there. But that was pretty much it. Early in the second period, Flyers have a 3-on-1 early. Don't even get a shot. Carter literally just walks in and says, "Hey, how you doing?" right around Braun. And he gets a really nice chance. Great save there by Hart. Ended up just staying under him. He ended up finding the rebound, covered it up. Flyers were passing up some shots early. They had a lot of one-and-done rush plays where they kind of just had maybe one squirt of offense, maybe a glorious chance or something at the rush, and then it kind of just fizzled out, and they couldn't really get much going. And then the Penguins score off literally. It reminded me of the Mitch Marner goal a couple years ago, where Marner gets the rush off the 3-on-2, they throw him the stick, and he passes it, and the Leafs score. It's so similar. Crosby gives his stick to the defenseman who broke it. He goes up the ice, and it's just a new Crosby for you. He goes up the ice, picks up a new stick. Letang goes 1-on-1 on Gostisbehere, and it somehow just it hits off Ghost skate. Hart can't find the rebound, and Crosby just whacks it in through Hart's 5-hole there. So 1-0 Pittsburgh. It's one I can't even get mad at. It's just one of those one of those ones where it's just like, wow, and that's his 46th goal against the Flyers, most against any other team. Myers ends up hitting a crossbar a couple minutes later off the rush. Legzinski has a really nice chance. He couldn't really get free. It looked like he was kind of getting held or hooked maybe. He ended up getting a quality chance, but really nothing crazy. A really nice setup by Farabee, though. He made something out of nothing there. Really nice patience. Again, the hockey IQ with Farabee. He's been so good this year, and he's probably one of the only young guys that hasn't been struggling. Hart makes a really nice save on Gensel on a 2-on-1. And then the Flyers get a power play. Gensel takes a hook. Allison with a great chance in close. It was like Wayne Simmons style. Drew over to Voracek, sent it in front for the tip. I ended up going off his shin pad. It actually was shin pad to stick, and then he kind of smacked at it, hit Jari's pad there. Flyers had momentum. There was a scramble where the puck literally just sat on the line. Almost had one. Hart had a really nice pad save on Crosby on a 2-on-1. It was just one of those like clean pad saves. Rebound came right out. Flyers went the other way. Allison with a backhand shot. He gets a rebound. Very similar to Frost's first NHL goal where he like came from behind the goal line and ended up going top corner. Allison kind of tried one of the, kind of those backhand ones where he kind of just flick it like this and he kind of flicked the stick a little bit differently than Frost. Frost like kind of roofed it. Allison kind of flicked it like that. And I actually thought he scored on it because there was a rebound where like it ended up coming right out and he circled around the net and he smacked it. I think it ended up hitting Lindblom or one of the Penguins defensemen in front. But overall, it wasn't a bad period. Flyers had the looks. Jari looked really good for the Penguins. Flyers just had to keep applying pressure, and they had to get that next goal, and they did early in the third. Shots on goal after the second period were 19-18 in favor of the Penguins, 16-15 Pittsburgh in the second there. So it really opened up there in the second. And then the Flyers, about a minute and a half in, Myers has a shot that gets blocked by the point. Jake just walks in, fights off some pressure, and rips it 5-hole, tie game, 1-1. Flyers get the all-important next goal, and they tie it real early. And then this is the scary one. Patrick gets hit in the head. He got hit in the side of the head, they said, after the game, off a shot from Myers. Looked like he was either trying to send it to the corner, could have been a dump, could have been a shot on net, whatever. He just kind of throws it, and it hits Patrick, goes straight down to the ice. He didn't even go to the Flyers locker room. He went right to the Penguins locker room. That's kind of what told me that it might have been a little bit worse. This tweet here from Bill Meltzer after the game, he said Patrick told him in the locker room he caught the puck in the side of his head but felt fine by then. We will see. That was tweeted at 9:59, so 10 o'clock. I'm recording this at 10:25, so hopefully there's nothing too crazy on Patrick. Hopefully it's nothing serious, and again, I for someone that has dealt with the head injuries before, like Patrick, it's not something you want to see, and hopefully he's okay, and hopefully it's nothing major there. So prayers up for Patrick. Hopefully he's all right. Allison had a chance off of really nice work down low for another scoring chance. Kind of came out, almost got one. He was amazing tonight. Had 4 shots on net. He was a -1 because he was out there for that Penguins goal by Crosby. But again, it was nothing really crazy. He had 4 shots in 11 minutes and 13 seconds. Also played power play 2 minutes 5 seconds power play time. I don't mind his spot on the power play. I think inside of the net's okay, but I would rather see him in the bumper in the slot. I talked about that earlier on Twitter with Bill Meltzer. That's the one thing we'd love to see. Bill actually mentioned it, and I thought it was a great point that Allison in the slot, he's got a lethal one-timer, and I think that's one thing the Flyers can use. They ended up putting Konechny there. That's one thing I said today in that big thread I put on Twitter. If you didn't see it, I'll put a link to that in my description. I just couldn't sleep last night, and I was thinking to myself, I gotta write something here. Now I think about it, I probably should have made an article instead, but it is what it is. I'm going to be turning it into an article soon. Should be up tomorrow. Hart ended up robbing Rodriguez on a 2-on-1. Great save. Penguins get a power play. They missed like 3 or 4 holding calls, and then they called this one with 2 minutes left. Coots had a really nice poke check to deflect it out. Provorov with a block shot. Sanheim has a block shot. Really nice skill. Really good, efficient clear there by Sanheim to block the shot and just send it right down. Good kill. Flyers killed off. And again, end of the third, go to overtime. They literally were getting absolutely dominated, and then Crosby takes a trip. So Flyers power play. Oh god, a couple shots, some zone time. That was it. Nothing dangerous. I mean, you have all the ice, you have all the extra space. You have one more guy out there, and they did absolutely nothing with it. Shootout. Gensel goes up, scores back in 5-hole. Beautiful move. Giroux goes in. Oh my goodness, that was disgusting. Claude Giroux. Hart makes a really nice glove save, flashy glove save on Crosby. Coots goes upstairs on the back end. Unbelievable move. And then Letang misses. Big win. Flyers pick up the extra point in the 2-1 win in Pittsburgh. And the reverse retros, they get a win. So Yeah, it was a good game tonight from the Flyers. It's exciting. It's good to see them play these good games late, but sadly it's been a rough year. But it is always good to see them, pick up a win like this, because this was a good hockey game, and I was happy the Flyers were able to pick up a win tonight. But remember, guys, podcast articles, those links are on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.